Have real-world consequences. This isn't about politics or partisanship. Lives are at risk. Lives of ordinary people just trying to go about their days, to do their jobs, contribute to their communities. It's a danger that must be addressed, and addressed quickly.
I said Hillary Clinton didn't mention the pizza place. I didn't think she called.
Oh, she now coming to her senses, huh? It's dangerous, or it's a danger to be addressed, and it must be addressed quickly. When we've been saying Hillary Clinton, President Obama, you guys do something, please, you guys do something. It was like we were just talking to walls, or talking to ourselves, or talking to the trees. It's getting worse each and every day. It's been worse, but African people say it's getting worse, sir. So you guys really need to do something, and do it very quickly too. And y'all talking about Donald Trump was the one who divided the country. Hell no. That country been in a very horrible position for such a long time. And then you guys decided to protest, and everybody taking it from one level to another, because a lot of people looking for attention, and they will do anything to get it. So I'm glad you come into your senses now, girlfriend, Madam Hillary Clinton. That's nice of you to be coming to your senses. Obama needs to really address it and stop it immediately before it turned into something different, because it's reaching to that stage, it's getting to that level, turning into something very, very horrible. Okay? You already need to do something. It ain't funny anymore.
You eat Walmart too? No, I didn't say that. I love Walmart. With all its fantastic bargains and one-stop shopping, who can't love it, right? Well, Walmart takes the hassle out of shopping and makes it both affordable and fun. And Walmart really gives back to the community. A
spy in a rare speech revealed the war's widespread consequences. Here's CTV's London Bureau Chief Paul Workman.
With the storming of eastern Aleppo, the Syrian civil war is reaching a crucial turning point.
something like that.
Now, Tracy, you're single right now, which I cannot believe.
Oh.
Are you unbelievable?
Oh, this is Diana Ross' daughter, or Donna Ross' daughter. Yes, she is. Yep.
No, I've had wonderful lovers.
Do you have a checklist of potential suitors that you're looking for? What are you looking for in someone?
I don't know.
It's a really, really big vocabulary.
A sense of penis. No.
Sense of penis.
I meant
Sense of humor.
These people can say all kinds of things. Good thing is on late night. Sure. Because our kids be hearing all kinds of stuff for a long time. Some of these stuff got to get off the air, like I keep saying. But good thing this one was on at 2 a.m. in the morning, and I wasn't sleeping yet. So, getting back to it.
Creator, whoever you wish to compliment on this, to make the same bits that are the prize in the erotic quest,
Yeah.
the very pieces of the body which are exactly or contiguous to the bits that excrete the toxic waste.
Yes,
It's
you're
like-
very right.
It's like throwing
You're 100% right.
those damp tufted areas.
Yes.
It's very unpleasant.
It's so
It's like having to lower yourself into a sewage.
Yeah.
Are you playing around?
That's right. He's right. It's the very areas in which you would relieve oneself is also where you would look to relieve another.
So it's best not to do it in the same room as the person you're having.
For sure.
Yeah.
Wait, you have to have sex in the same room with the person you're having sex with.
Well, I've been getting this wrong as well. I'm really big.
But when you're
Did you say 70? Did he
17
Yeah,
years.
17 years.
Okay.
Yeah,
But does that exclude having what I call a menage a une?
Sexy time with self.
Yes.
Yes, obviously.
Yes.
To be a little. Yeah.
Could you go through celibacy?
I did 4 years, but my question is, does celibacy mean you don't have the sexy self time?
Do you remember Kinsey? Well, you don't remember Kinsey. It was in the 1950s. The Kinsey report
Of
on the
course.
sexuality of the human male and then the female.
It sounds so good when you say it's sexuality.
Yes. when he part of his information shocked America in the 50s. It was Eisenhower's Milk and Cookies America. And there was a journalist who said to Kinsey, Dr. Kinsey, what does it say about the American male if what you claim is true, that 96% of American males masturbate at least 4 times a week? He says it tells us that 4% of American males are liars. That book came out next, and that was just as shocking because
Yes.
Women
You
do.
also like to play, you know.
Yes,
little-
he's cracking me up.
I know.
Yes, I do like to have sexy time with myself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Stephen, we have to congratulate you on your brilliant new show, The Great Indoors. For anyone who hasn't seen it, tell them what it's about.
Well, the splendid princely Joel McHale
Yes.
plays an outdoor journalist, someone who's used to climbing mountains, reporting, filing copy for a magazine, which my character owns this magazine, and I call him in from the wild because I can't afford to keep him as a journalist outdoors. I can only afford to turn the magazine into a website.
Yes.
So he comes into the office, which is kind of run by me and mostly by my daughter and by 4 millennials who are kind of, they've never been outside, basically.
Yeah.
They don't know what it's like to be outside, but he doesn't know what it's like to be inside and not. He doesn't know the difference between Instagram and Periscope or whatever. But so it's the comedy comes from. It's generational comedy.
Yeah, it's a brilliant show. It's so brilliantly cast and excellently written. Let's take a look at a clip from The Great Indoors, which airs Thursdays at 8:30 right here on CBS.
Oh, look, there's Clark on location. Clark, can you hear me? How's the panda mating going? Was it Brooke's idea for you to do this via video chat?
Yeah, she is sex crazy. I mean, she did not want to do it when the camera's around, but now that animal does not care who watches.
There must be something wrong with the feed because that does not sound like my daughter.
Oh no, it was her all right. She's been begging me to show her this piece for a long time.
It would be 7 lawsuits. The justification for, or the ability to bring a cost-effective lawsuit for recovery of what's left over just wasn't there.
Hollingsworth said the findings of Ferguson's audit were based on an interpretation of expense rules that was too strict. There's little chance a court would uphold most of the claims against the remaining 7, she warned.
The decision in Internal Economy, based on the advice of our legal counsel, is not to pursue the remaining 7 senators.
Right, good to go. What are you going to
The unpaid amounts were the last threads left dangling in a scandal that once reached into the Prime Minister's office and saw criminal charges laid against 3 senators. Mike Duffy was acquitted. Charges against...
There it goes. There it goes again. Our leaders, God help us, all of them losing it too.
I have questions to him on value for money that we got from the Auditor General. And that's not including all the time.
I thought there were some serious mistakes made by the Auditor General.
To critics, though, today's decision against further legal action is another example of an unaccountable upper chamber.
To not pursue this case says to other senators who are contemplating ripping off taxpayers, you just got to drag it out. There'll never be a consequence. You'll never have to pay up.
The Senate has.
I said it. I said it today on Facebook. We have to start setting the example. We really have to. We got to start seriously with anybody, any one of them. And President Obama maybe, because that $9 trillion or that $90 trillion is just too much to go in the breeze. Oh my God. For real. It's sad. Okay?
Unscathed by the deadly
deadly wildfires are set to reopen in just hours. Store owners on the tourist strip were prepping all day Thursday, cleaning, painting, and doing all they could to welcome shoppers. The deadly wildfires that ripped through the Smoky Mountains killed at least 14 people and destroyed more than 1,700 buildings. All right, some wintry cold weather sitting in across the country. Let's go to meteorologist Derek Van Dam with more. Good morning.
Good morning, John and
Now you can't say you didn't know. There you go. The wet weather is coming.
Yep.
On your morning, wake up to your morning. Weekdays.
Yep. For real. For real, for real.
Yeah, we've come to complain. We don't want
Big risk of pneumococcal pneumonia.
Pneumococcal pneumonia put her in the hospital, but it can be prevented with just one shot of the Prevnar 13 vaccine.
Ask your healthcare professional for Prevnar 13.
Yep.